little bit late today. My fire's finished. I have a fire now. I can burn things and heat my house. It's very nice. I couldn't, because of what they were doing downstairs right next to the big kitchen, I couldn't actually get up to eat until they were gone. And then, sort of got a bit late after that. But, here we are with Enchanter. Tomorrow will be Giant Citizen Kabuto because I will use the walkthrough for this. Considering we're not doing anything else, I'll probably give this a good go first though. But I'll make sure I get this done today. Right, so, here we go then. Oh, I didn't test. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. There you go. Test. There we go. Right. It must be the Warlock Krill. God damn it, Krillin. The odd disappearances, the mysterious dissolution of regions sacred to the Circle, the lessening of the powers, these could only be his handiwork. Oh dear. The Circle gathers and its leader, the esteemed Belboz, reveals to them an ancient document which portends evil days much like our own. Krill's evil must be unmade, he begins, but to send a powerful enchanter is ill-omened. It would be ruinous to reveal oversoon our full powers. A ripple of concern spreads over the face of each enchanter. Belboz pauses, and then collects his resolve. Have hope. This has been written by a hand far wiser than mine. Yes, very comforting. He recites a short spell and you appear. Belboz approaches, transfixing you with his gaze, and hands you the document. The other enchanters await his decree. These words, written ages ago, can have only one meaning. You, a novice enchanter with but a few simple spells in your book, must seek out Krill, explore the castle he has overthrown, and learn his secrets. Only then may his vast evil be lessened or, with good fortune, destroyed. Alright then. The circle rises and intones a richly woven spell, whose many textures imbue the small, darkened chamber with warmth and hope. There is a surge of power. You are sent. Capital S, sent. Okay then. More. More. Click. More. Yes? Oh, okay, there we go. Enchanter, in for a copy. Yes. Fork, you stand at a point of decision on a road which makes a wide fork to the northeast and southeast, circling the base of the lonely mountain, which looms high overhead to the east. A very long and winding road starts here and stretches out of sight to the west through low, smoky hills. The sun is rising over the lands to the east. Let's go to the northeast. Why not? Outside of Shack, I pulled up a walkthrough. I do not believe it is the correct walkthrough because it is quite different to what I'm seeing. Oh, no, it is. That's fine. Okay, outside of Shack, you are south of an old wooden shack, apparently deserted. The trail extends from northeast to southwest here, circling the lonely mountain, which lies to the southeast. So I can go northeast to go in a circle around something that's to our southeast. Okay, yeah, fine. Wait, southwest to get around something that's to the southeast. Yes. Both of those things make sense. Okay, yes. Sorry. Brain, not quite work. Alright then, I'm going to go inside the shack. Enter shack. Okay, inside shack. The inside of the shack is a shambles. Is in shambles, I think you mean. An overturned table and bench, and a few broken windows remain. An oven is the only fixture that's even recognisable. The door is to the south. The sun is rising over the lands to the east, not that I can see it because I'm inside a shack. The top of a battered lantern is partially visible behind the overturned table. An empty jug lies in the corner of the room against the overturned table. I'm going to take all. Alright, speaking of spells, can I just... check spell. Spell book. I need to know what spells I've got. Oh dear. Read spell book. Aha. The Blorb spell. Safely protect a small object as though in a strong box. The nip. Wait on. No, if it is, no. I was just going to see then if any of these backwards were descriptive, but no. Possibly anagrams, I don't know. The Knitfall spell. Converse with the beasts in their own tongue. The Frotz spell. Cause something to give off light. The Gnusto spell. Write a magic spell into a spellbook. Oh, very interesting. Right, so we're going to leave. And then go northeast again. Trail. The trail turns a corner here, bending out of sight to the southeast and southwest. The ground is higher here than to the south, allowing you to make out the top of the lonely mountain shrouded in clouds. No path from here leads up the mountain, however. Right then, to the southeast. Trailhead. You are on the northeast side of the lonely mountain, walking a narrow path through rolling hills. On one side of the path is a sign, and behind that, to the northeast, a winding path through the thick undergrowth. The trail continues to the southeast. Alright then, I'm going to read to the side. Shady Brook Trail, Old Lingolf House. Well, let's keep going around the mountain for now. Eastern Fork. You are at the fork in the road where paths to the north, west, and southwest girdle the base of the lonely mountain, and a smaller path winds its way to the east. Okay. Village outskirts. Oh, there's a village. You are on a road which enters a small village to the southwest and comes to a fork to the northeast. The lonely mountain looms above, but there is no path from here which ascends the mountains. The sun has now risen over the hills. Oh, time is a factor. Time is a factor, and I should have a score of 10 by now, if I was doing this well. What do I actually have in my inventory? You're carrying a jug, a battered lantern, and a spellbook. Okay. Enter village. Okay. Enter small. Oh, I'm not actually there yet. Okay. Deserted village. This is the castle's village. Formerly peasants lived here, going to their farm plots each day. Oh dear. Oh no. Alright. Yeah, having plots of land. Every single peasant having a plot of land. Doesn't tend to work out well, I don't think. If memory serves. Although, it could work. I've just, for some reason, I've got it in my head, probably from a history lesson, that that's not a good idea. It may be, it may work, it could work. It could work. Because if you had, a blacksmith, because everyone needs, a smith, because you need tools. So you need someone who's good at smithing. And I suppose you could work on rotation to work the smith's lands in order for... No, because then people would want, recompense. They'd want free shit. In exchange for what exactly? And also, how can you then how can you then guarantee the worth of the land? Because everyone could fob it off to the next person and say, well, I don't need to do it. Someone else will do it tomorrow. A bit worrying. Yeah, you say, I've got doubts. Got my doubts. Merchants and artisans make it a centre of cultural activity, but now it's deserted, or almost. There is smoke rising from a particularly decrepit hovel to the south. A path travels through the village from southwest to northeast, heading towards the castle, and a less used trail that heads north up the mountain. Ooh. Let's go south. It is dark and smoky in here, but this is a place of great disorder, and its odour is indescribable. Probably smoky. A pile of rags sits near a small pot which is bubbling and steaming over a tiny fire. The pile of rags spots a gnarled hand which busies itself with the noisome stew. A closer look reveals a withered crone at the other end of the hand. End of the hand, yes, well done, Scott. The creature looks you over keenly and speaks. I should have thought I would send someone more. More? She laughs in an unsettling way. They've all left. A great storm is brewing in the east, my friend, and all have fled before it. She starts to chuckle. Take this and be gone. With a wave of her hand, you find yourself reeling out of the door of the hovel, holding some sort of scroll in your hand. Well, let's read the scroll. The scroll reads Rezrov, a Victor Reznov spell. Open even locked or enchanted objects. If I remember correctly, I read They need to memorize spells. Shit. Okay, so write res rov into spell book. Shit. Res rov spell book. Shit. Memorize res rov. Fuck. Oh dear. Restart. I feel I may have fucked it. Class of charlatan. Sorry. Sorry. Whoops. Oh dear. Well, let's go. Oh, well, actually, yes. Let's go to the northeast. Enter. Tickle. Southwest. No. South. Southwest. Southeast. The trail here turns dry and dusty. To the northwest is the fork leading to the long road, and the trail continues to the southeast. Southeast. The trail makes a hairpin turn here, swinging out to the northwest and northeast, where it enters a small village. Low, smoky hills stretch out to the west and south. Into the village. South. Alright then. So now we're back in the village. Path travels through the village from southwest to northeast, heading towards the castle. Wait, where is the castle then? Northeast? Do you have to go northeast and then east to get to the castle? Possibly. Let's go up the mountain first. Mountain Trail. This spot halfway up the lonely mountain is desolate of vegetation. Short, stunted trees with... Hang on. Short, stunted trees with branches empty surround you, and the air is heavy and smoke-filled. Is it a mountain or is it a volcano? Oh, Lonely Mountain. This is the top of the Lonely Mountain. In olden days, mariners had named it Signal Mountain for its glistening peak reflected for its glistening peak reflected the male moonlight. Male moonlight, yes. Pale moonlight, providing an unmistakable landmark on unclouded nights. The bald mountain face is made of a shining substance whose nature is unknown to you. Looking to the west, low hills stretch to the horizon, and small pieces of the long road can be seen winding their way to distant lands. To the east, far away, can be seen a great castle. I can't fucking read. Castle at the edge of the sea. 3 turrets it has. 2 old and still majestic lie on either side of a third. Cold, black as night, and squat as a toad. Is it a tower in that instance? Really? An evil smoke seems to emanate from this tower, shrouding the others in a darkening fog. A small mountain trail leaves the peak and descends to the south in a small village far below. Okay. So we want to go northeast. And then northeast again. And then just straight east, I think. Western Road. You are on an east-west road which wends its way through the dark, rolling hills of this land. To the west rises a high mountain. To the east stands a high castle with dark towers. Ooh. East, outside the gate. You are outside the western entrance to the castle. To the east stands an iron gate which is closed and chained. A winding road starts here and proceeds to the west. Hang on. Resrov Gate. Huzzah! As you cast the spell, the scribbled scroll vanishes. The chains of the iron gate fly into the air and vanish. The gate flies open and a blast of cold air fills your lungs. Here we go. As you pass through the gate, you feel that your mind is being probed. After a moment, it is released, or perhaps discarded as uninteresting. Inside the gate, you are just inside what appears to be the main entrance to the castle. An iron gate, standing wide open, looms to the west. Through it, a narrow road can be seen winding through low, smoky hills. Before you, to the east, is a huge open courtyard. To the north and the south are archways leading to the interior of the castle. Let's go to the courtyard first. This is the westernmost point in a large open courtyard. The huge entrance gate to the castle looms ominously to the west. The courtyard widens as it proceeds to the east, where a large ivy-covered temple stands. On either side of the temple are small towers. Far beyond the temple, high above, are two large towers marking the corners of the castle. A squat, dark turret hunches between them, blackening the sky around it. A small path leads into the castle to the south. Let's go to the east into the temple. Nope, in the courtyard still. You are in the centre of a large courtyard which surrounds you in all directions. Directly in front of you, to the east, is a large temple flanked by two small towers. Behind the temple, you can be seen the two eastern towers of the castle shrouded in fog and the single dark turret, black as night and sending dark streams of smoke into a lowering sky. From the temple comes a howling, haunting chant. Oh, let's go see what that is. Temple. Oh! This is the interior of a huge temple of primitive construction. A few flickering torches cast a sallow illumination over the altar, which, atop a row of stairs, is still drenched with the blood of human sacrifice. Behind the altar is an enormous statue of a demon which seems to reach towards you with dripping fangs and razor-sharp talons. Oh fuck. Yeah, my mute button progressed it, but I think I can still see yes. Two open doorways lead out of the temple to the east and west, while two wooden doors stand at the north and south. A mass of hunched figures in the temple are chanting a haunting tune. They don't seem interested in your presence. A low noise begins behind you, and you turn to see hundreds of hunched and hairy shapes. A guttural chant issues from their throats. Near you stands a figure draped in a robe of deepest black, brandishing a vicious dagger. The chant grows louder as the robed figure approaches the altar. As the shapes grab you, the figure in black speaks. Take the victim to the tower. I shall prepare for the sacrifice. The figures, whose form you can barely guess, take you from here through the northern door and into a prison cell. They take your possessions from you and close the door with a crash. This is a small prison cell in the north tower of the temple. Hideous shapes can be seen through the iron-barred window in the prison door. From the temple, a blood-curdling chant can be heard. Shit. Fuck. It was Razra, wasn't it? Door? I don't think I'm gonna get that. Yeah. Was it Raz? No, I don't fucking remember. Am I stuck in here? Look. Same. Open door. Hang on. Read. Spell book. What spells have I got? Oh, shit. They took the spells off me. Ah. Wait for death, I suppose. Yeah. A host of hunched and hairy shapes appear through the window. The cell door opens and you are marched solemnly to the temple and, from there, up the steps to the altar. The large black figure approaches menacingly. He reaches into his cloak and pulls out a great glowing dagger. He pulls you onto the altar, and with a murmur of approval from the throng, he plunges the blade into your heart. You have died. You awaken among the members of the circle. Belboz the Necromancer looks tired, and scattered about are the remains of the components of a spell of great healing power. The other members of the circle are pleased to see you revived, but worried by the setback. I think Krill is too powerful, says one. This inexperienced wizard will never defeat one so puissant? Puissant? Puissant. As he. Quiet discussion ensues, with well-concealed acrimony beneath the surface. Debate ensues, with Belboz returning frequently to the contents of the ancient manuscripts. His wishes prevail, and it is agreed to send you back. Let's No, they've given me my joke back, apparently. Let's restart. Let's just restart. I'm going to go with the walkthrough from now, I think. Oh dear. I'm still a Charlton, by the way. Let's go with the walkthrough. Because it's taken 20 minutes and I've not gotten very far. And I have skimmed through this and there is a little bit to it, so I don't want to be here beyond 8 o'clock. Which, it's currently 6:30, and the last time I used to walk through it took me like 2 hours to do. So, you know. I think, was it 2 hours or was it even longer? Might have been even longer, can't remember. It's been a while. It was a very long game. Okay, what's it say? You must memorize a spell before you can cast it. In most instances, doing so immediately beforehand will suffice, so memorization will generally not be mentioned in this walkthrough. Okay. Obviously, got to use the spell to write into the book. I forgot about that. Completely forgot about that. That would have been very useful. Okay. Some spells cannot be bestowed, and this will be noted. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to go northeast into the shack. Yes, north into the shack. Oh. We only need the jug. We don't need the lantern. It doesn't work, apparently. Alright. So... Okay. Frot's jug. There is an almost blinding flash of light as the jug begins to glow. It slowly fades to a less painful level, but the jug is now quite usable as a light source. Alright. Okie doke. Okay. Oh, okay. Hang on. Open oven. I should have realised that there'd be something in the oven, really, shouldn't I? It would have been noted if there wasn't. Take bread. See, that's... Okay, so the score, that first 20 score, comes from lighting the jug. Okay. Okay. I've got some bread. Leave the shack. Okay. And then go north. No. Northeast. Southeast. Oh, and then northeast again. Not been here yet, have we? Shady Book. The trail ends here. A ruined stone foundation marks the site of the old Lingolf house, which presumably was a monument of some sort. The trailhead is off to the southwest, and a small brook flows slowly by. The sun has now risen over the hills. Okay, and we've got to fill jug. Jug is now full of water. Okay then, so now we go southwest. Southeast. And then southwest. Yes. And then south into the hovel. Right, and then we Gnusto Rezrov. Your spell book begins to glow softly, slowly, ornately. The words of the Rezrov spell are inscribed, glowing even more brightly than the book itself. The book's brightness fades, but the spell remains. However, the scroll on which it was written vanishes as the last word is copied. Alright then, we now have Rezrov, properly. And not just my stupid way of doing it, which is wasting the spell. Right. Okay, so now we go northeast to get back to the eastern fork. And then we go east twice. And we're at the gate. So we Rezrov the gate. And we are now in. Well, apparently there's a funny thing if you read the signs on the long road. And when I say funny, it says Burma shave. Alright. Oh, wait, hang on. Memorize. Rezrov. There we go. Now Rezrov the gate. Even though it's written in my book, and I probably shouldn't actually need to memorize it. But when they take the book off of you. I see, I get you. Oh, okay. Go north twice to a tower. Oh, we didn't go that way, did we? Hang on, did we actually go into the gate? No, hang on. East, into the gate. There we go. Hey Al, how you doing? Hello. We're doing another text adventure. It's been a while. We're doing this one, Enchanter. I think it may be part of a trilogy. But I don't know. I don't even know if this is the first one. Good, good, yes. Right, so we're on a pebbled path. You are on a long pebbled path, stretching out to the north. To the south, the path continues through an open arch into an open area. Fair enough. Okay, I've got no north again. Tower. You having a good day, Al? I've got a fire now. I've got a wood fire, so I can burn wood and not have to worry about using gas. I get to not freeze and also not go poor. It's great. Now I can just get the rest of the room done. At current, it is a wood stove, which, because I don't actually have a fireplace, because my house never had a fireplace. Poor? You mean bankrupt? Yes. Well, yes. Although, as an individual, I'm not sure I'm allowed to go bankrupt. I don't think that's something I'm allowed to do. I think businesses go bankrupt. We have gas. Good for you. Good for you. Good for you. Oh wait, do you mean that as in? Are you being sarcastic? Are you saying we have gas? Incredulous. I see. Okay. Debated. Well, we have gas. It's just very fucking expensive. For now. I mean, to be fair, we do have all those fucking things off north of Scotland in the North Sea. I tried to remember what it's called there, and it's literally just called the North Sea, isn't it? Still the North. What is it? It's the North Sea. Yeah, we've got a bunch of things up there, so we can get some of our own gas. We're using gas for heating and hot water, and it's retardedly expensive. Yeah. Yeah. My next job, my next thing. The next thing I'm saving up for? Fuck getting the room done. Fuck getting a front room. I don't have a front room, okay? It's got a carpet, it's got a wood heater, and that is it. I've got a second-hand settee. The walls haven't got anything on them. It's just bare plaster. The ceiling has got a big hole in it. So it's not gloating, yeah. The ceiling's got a hole in it. I'm not getting that room done. The next thing that's going to happen is solar panels. And then I'm going to get, after the solar panels are getting, I'm going to get some solar batteries, and then I'm going to get an induction heater that runs off of the fucking solar panels. So that I can just I no longer have to pay anyone else to power my house. Because it's too expensive. I get rid of the fucking boiler. I'll keep the boiler. I just won't turn it on. Ever. Saving money. Oh yeah, because I passed my driving test, by theory anyway. I've not done the practical yet, for LGVs, or large good vehicles, so, articulated trucks and stuff like that. So once I've got that job, I'll be getting a bit more money, although I don't know how much time I'll have for streaming. But hopefully, once, the cost of living, specifically for me, not for everyone else, goes down a bit, once I've saved up and got solar panels and shit. Once that goes down a bit, and with all the spare money, which I will be investing portions of it into ways that, give me a bit of a passive income. Once I've got all that sorted, maybe one day I'll be in a position where I don't have to work as much. Until then. Hard at it. Into PUBG skins? No. No. Like a smart 21st century man? No. I don't gamble. I say I don't gamble. I put money to the stock market. Although, to be fair, it keeps going up. My money keeps going up. Even though the economy is doing shit, my money keeps going up. So, it works. What can I say? It's because I put money into dividend stocks exclusively. So, no matter where I put my money, I'm getting some back. Oh, okay, so tower. This is the base of the northwest tower of the castle. A winding staircase leads up into the tower. Read word mouse, yes. Leads up into the tower itself, and passages lead from here to the east and south. 21st century man? 21st century schizoid man? No. That's an alright song. I've listened to it in ages. Okay, so then up once to the jewel room. Up. Jewel room. Do we have a description of the jewel room, or have you crashed? Right, there we go. This fabulous room commands a magnificent view of the lonely mountain which lies to the north and west. The room itself is filled with beautiful chests and cabinets which once contained precious jewels and other objets d'art. These are empty. Winding stone stairs lead down to the base of the tower. There is an ornamented egg here, a Fabergé egg. Both beautiful and complex. It is carefully crafted and bears further examination. Oh. Well, wow. Hello. Hello, octopus man. Or squid man, I suppose. Squid. Squid 1, squid 2, squid 3, squid 2, squid 4. Alright then. It's a mechanical squid. You can tell by its face. A little squid. Do we like squids? Have you recently watched Squid Girl? That's a thing. That's a show. Oh, it's actually quite funny. Mind you, I did watch it many years ago, so maybe my humour has evolved. What face? There's an anime, Shinyaku Ikamuzume, which is invading Squid Girl. So like there's a Squid Girl, and she's sick of people polluting in the ocean, so she invades the shores of Japan, where she breaks open like a summer, like like a stall that they have of like food at the beach, and the person who owns it immediately captures her and enslaves her to work there as a mascot in order to pay off her debt. And then it sort of devolves from there. Sounds fun. It's a slice of life thing. It's a comedy slice of life, which is a little more unique than some of the other slice of life, which is generally just children at school. This time it's children at the beach with actual adults in it. Oh dear. Oh, and a lifeguard and lifeguards and shit. And also, if I remember correctly, alien hunters from America who keep trying to capture the Squid Girl until they realise she's not an alien, she's just a humanoid squid. At which point they give up. I think. If my memory serves. Because they don't care. They only care about aliens. I think they pretend that she's an alien for a long time. But it's kind of stupid. It's been a very long time. There's also an octopus girl who, if I remember correctly, turns up once, quite near the beginning actually. There's an octopus girl who turns up once, quite near the beginning, and then never shows up again. Like they sort of like tease you, it's like, oh, there could be this whole group of them, like different creatures as well, and they're all going to be characters, and then no. They wouldn't give up if she could supply oil. She supplies squid ink. You know that squid ink on, what is it, spaghetti? Is what is it? I want to say risotto nero. Is actually a delicacy. So she just they take the dish into the back where she just pukes onto. She throws up squid ink onto the dish. Beautiful, right? It's a thing. It is definitely a thing that happens. Oh dear. I'll have the same thing again, sir. Yes. How do you make this? But no, and she like controls her tentacles. Like her tentacles are her hair, because of course, and she just has a squid on the top of her head. Oh, they even do that office joke where it's like, I need you to tell me the difference between these two pictures. And they hand her like a picture of her and a picture of an actual squid. And she's like, the same, what do you want from me? She gets really distressed. But no, like she can control her tentacles and they can extend for a very long way. And if you chop them off, they just grow back again. I think. They may not actually ever get chopped off. I might be making that up. Anyway, they can extend a very long way and they're extremely durable. And there's a point where, like, the other characters are like, it's a really good job that she's stupid, otherwise she could actually invade us. And we'd be powerless to stop it. So it's a really good job she's incredibly stupid. It is what it is. Right, so, Get the egg. Alright. Get egg. Taken. Right. Reserve the egg. Yeah, I've seen a lot of anime. Oh, fuck's sake, do I have to commit the reserve spell to memory every single time I want to use it? Fucking hell. That's very annoying. I don't watch so much anime anymore. I don't really have time. But I've seen a lot from back in the day. The egg seems to come to life and each piece slides effortlessly into the correct pattern. The egg opens, revealing a shredded scroll inside, nestled among a profusion of shredders, knives and other sharp instruments, cunningly connected to the knobs, buttons, etc. on the outside. Oh, shit. Oh well. Okay, get scroll. I suppose I can fix this somehow. Taken, right. Drop the egg. Okay, I don't care about the egg anymore. Down, and then east. 5 times. Oh dear. A rat skitters across the floor, sees you, is startled, and rushes back the way it came. Okay. Place is dirty. Hall of Mirrors 1. This is the western end of the Hall of Mirrors. The hall itself is astounding and not a little bit confusing. To be sure, its northern wall is glass, but it does not seem to reflect anything within the hall. Rather, it seems to be a window on another world. This other world appears to be a large underground labyrinth filled with tunnels, caves, and peculiar rock formations. Oh, interesting. Hall of Mirrors 2. This is a spot within a long Hall of Mirrors. The hall itself is astounding, but it's exactly the same. Exactly the same again. Yet again. North Gate. There we go. This small open area stands at the old north gate of the castle, now badly rusted. Through the gate, a forest can be seen. To the west, a hall glows with light, and to the south, the dark castle can be re-entered. A narrow passage to the east leads to the base of the northeast tower. Right, where are we going? If you see the adventurer in the Hall of Mirrors, ignore him for now. I did not. Right, let's see if this works, or if I do actually have to. I'll be back in a bit, need to do something. That's absolutely fine. It's... People don't usually watch this anyway, to be fair. When I do text ones. The fact that you were ever here at all, is a bonus. Okay, right, now. Memorize Resolve again. Because this is very annoying. Can you not just fucking remember it? Okay, the rusted north gate magically creaks open far enough for you to leave. Okay. North is the forest. You are in a dark forest just north of Rusted Gate, except to the east and south, the forest is thick all around you. Discarded beneath a tree here is a slightly crumpled scroll. Get scroll. That's a spirit risk check. Good job, thank you. Always looking on the bright side. Okay, read crumpled scroll. That's not crumpled. Oh, the game knew what I meant anyway. Good. Krepf spell, repair willful damage. Okay, so it doesn't repair, like, wear and tear. It's like when you hire a vehicle. You don't have to pay for wear and tear, but you do have to pay for damage. Okay. Okay. Gnus. Krepf. You don't remember the Gnus spell, but... Hey, hang on. Gnusto. I missed it. I thought the 2 was the second thing. Krep. Your spell book begins to glow softly, slowly, ornately. Yes. Okay. So now we need to memorize. Krepf. Terrible names. Krepf Krepf. Scroll. Nobody got one now, I should know which one I mean. The scroll reforms. It slices and cuts, rejoining until there is a whole scroll somewhat faded in its place. Okay, so read scroll. Yes. Read it. Zifmir. Zifmir will magically summon a being. Ooh, yes. Now then, and Gnusto. Zifmir. And we've got Zifmir now. Nice one. Go east of the swamp. Yes. You are in a thick forest, shading into a deep and miasmic swamp. The ground is very wet and boggy here, and footing is treacherous. Lily pads cover the surface of the water, and frogs abound. Things look dry to the west. I think I've developed hiccups. The sounds of frogs and other swamp dwellers fill the air. Right, so we need to use the... Which one is it? The Knitfall? Yes. Knitfall, the one that allows us to talk to animals. Hopefully it will just let me and I don't have to fucking do it. Memorize it. Knitfall frog. Fuck. Oh, fuck you, phone. Knitfall. Knitfall frog. One of the frogs looks at you for a moment, and you look at it. Hello, it says. The sounds of frogs and other swamp dwellers fill the ears. The frogs say, "Look under the lily pad." Breep. Breep. Oh, I can't fucking do it. Right. So. Look, lily pad. Use. Okay, hang on. Look under lily pad. There's a damp scroll here which you take into your hand. Okay then. The sounds of frogs and other swamp dwellers fill the air. The frogs are discussing what they will do if they ever become princes again. Okay. Read. Scroll. Cleash spell. Change a creature into a small amphibian. Ah. The frogs are discussing the finer points of insect flavouring. Lovely. Right then, so I need to get a new stow. Cleash? That's another fucking terrible word. Right, I've got that one too. The frogs are discussing the recent disturbing rise in the number of predators in the swamp. Well, I mean, if people keep getting turned into frogs, then something's going to come along to eat them. Alright, go west. South. West 5 times back to the tower. Yay. There we go. Then south 4 times to another tower. Alright. Oh. Shit. Eat. Bread. Whole lot left for 2. Good. Right. South again. Inside a gate. South again. South again. West Hall. This narrow promenade stretches into darkness to the south and through an archway towards an open area to the north. Tower. This dark and damp spot is at the base of the southwest tower of the castle. 2 corridors lead off it to the north and east. A winding staircase ascends into the tower. Right then, so... Oh, go east. Not going up the tower. The damp corridor continues east and west from here. A dark and forbidding stairway leads down to the south. In addition, a narrow passage leads north. Down. Dungeon. A dank and forgotten pit contains the dungeons. There is a cell to the north, and a partly blocked passage leads even deeper into the earth. It looks as if there was once a mortared stone wall blocking this passage, but it has crumbled and collapsed, reopening the tunnel. Okay. Open cell door. The door is very rusty and reluctantly opens. Okay. Go north into the south. This is a damp and unhealthy dungeon cell with writing on the walls. The rusty door of the cell is open. Okay, read walls. The wall is covered with graffiti and scratchings marking Time's passage. You notice that the mortar holding a square block has been chipped away and the block is loose. Move block. You pull the block out of the crumbling wall, revealing a dark passage leading east. Oh, go east into the secret passage. Okay, I'm just going to go through, like, I'm imagining like a brick, just like a regular brick, and I'm just going to squeeze my ass through that. This is a crudely carved secret passage. It appears to have been hollowed out by, perhaps, generations of prisoners. A passage leads west. A short, crudely hewn passage leads up. Lying near the door is a silver spoon, discarded by the prisoners as too soft to dig with. It is only slightly worn. Lying on the ground and slightly damaged is a stained scroll. Get all. Nice. Read. Scroll. XX spell. Make things move with greater speed. I see. Okay. So we want to. Goodness, though. XX. Nice. Right, go west. Back to the south. South. Up. Up. There we go. West, south, up. West. And then up the tower. You're beginning to tire. Okay. The Eyrie is a round bedroom high in the tower. Narrow windows overlook the outside. A stone stairway leads down. The darkening sky is lit by a waning moon. There is a four-poster feather bed here. A feather bed? Good lord. That'd be painful to sleep in. Like, okay, I've had feather pillows before. I got a feather pillow. It's like, oh, it's so soft. I was like, yeah, it's really soft. Oh, the quills are sticking me in the fucking face, though. It really fucking hurts. I don't want to sleep with this. So then I got a different pillow. It was painful. Really painful. Just the prick marks all over my face. And every single time there was one pricking me, I'd pull it out. I just ended up with like a deflated pillow. Right, so the bed is here. The bed here is the only safe place to sleep in the castle. Ah, blorb your spellbook. Blorb spellbook. I forgot what that one is. You don't have blorb memorised. Oh no. Oh, that's the protection one, wasn't it? Yeah. A glowing strongbox forms out of the air, carefully enclosing the spellbook, which disappears from view. The strongbox rests on the ground. Is that to prevent it from getting stolen? Okay. Lie down on bed. Lying on this soft bed puts you to sleep. You fall asleep quickly, the bed being so comfortable. You dream as well of this very room. A beautiful damsel, obviously noble, is standing by the bed, holding a scroll in one hand and resting the other on the bedpost. Turning to block your view, she does something you can't see. Then she gets in bed and turns out the light. But before she does, you can see she is no longer carrying the scroll. You wake. Okay. Notice in the dream that noble damsel does something to the bedpost. Stand up, open the strong... Okay. Stand. No. Stand. No. Stand. There we go. Stand proud. Ah, that was a comfortable bed. But you're now on your feet again. Your mouth is getting rather dry. Okay. Drink water. Drink some water. I always feel very thirsty when I wake up. Open box. Box. As you open the strong box, it vanishes and the spellbook reappears in its place. Good. Tick book. Nice. Examine the bedpost. Okay. Look. Bedpost. Look. Bedpost. Uh-oh. Look at bedpost. We'll get there eventually. A careful examination reveals the outline of a small compartment and near it an ornate carving which looks like a button. You could never have found it on your own. Push the button. Yes. The paper spots open, reveals a small compartment and nestled inside a gold leaf scroll. Oh, very expensive. Right then, take scroll. Take it. Read scroll. The scroll reads, Vaxum spell. Make a hostile creature your friend. I see. So we're going to take a new spell. Vaxum, no doubt, I expect. The spell is you give the creature the gold. Oh well, right. Memorize Zifmir and Vaxum. Okay. Oh, fuck. Memorize Zifmir. Memorize Vaxum. Nice. Hopefully I'll actually remember them both. I just want to go down. Then north. Uh-oh. 4 times. I have foreseen issues. To tower. And save. Ah. I don't know that I can do that. Oh. Insert disc. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What have I done? Don't tell me I've got to do it all again. No. Shit. Quit. 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 Oh, no, 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 no. Why? Shit. Fuck. Oh, god damn it. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, fuck, I've got fucking... Oh, my god, no. Hang on. Rewind. No, it didn't work. Right, fuck. Oh, god damn it. Shit. I want to go back. I want to go back. How do I go back? I can't go back, can I? Fuck. Oh, it took a while to get here, though. This is a problem with operating with fucking... Ah, shite. Right, okay. Fuck it. Right, we're gonna have to restart. Shit. Fuck. Speedrun time. Speedrun time. Okay. Okay, so we go northeast. North. Take jug. Open oven. Take bread. South. Northeast. Southeast. Northeast. Fill jug. Southwest. Southeast. Southwest. Nope. Southwest. Southwest. South. Read scroll. Fuck. Fuck you. Read scroll. What else could it be? Gunusto. Resrov. Northeast. Northeast. East. East. Memorize. Resrov. Resrov. Gate. Okay, east. North. North. Fuck. Okay, south. Read spellbook because I've forgotten what it is. Knitfall. Was it? Nope. No, it wasn't. It was Frots. Okay. Frots. Jug. Okay, north. Up. Take egg. Res, Rov, egg. I need to memorize it, don't I? Fuck you. Memorize Resov. Resov, egg. Take, scroll. Down. East. East. Keep going east. Okay. East again. Memorize Res, Rov. Res, Rov, gate. North. Take scroll. Read. Crumpled scroll. Gonna stow. Crab. Memorize. Crab. Crab. Scroll. Drink water. Read scroll. Gonna stow Zifmir. Yes. Drop egg. Now which one was it? Was it east? Was it east? Swap, yes. Okay. Read spell book, because I've forgotten what they are. Knitfall, okay. Memorize Knitfall. Knitfall frog. Look under lily pad. Fuck. Look under lily pad. The frogs are discussing the policies of lily pad assignment. Okay. Read scroll. Gusto Cleash. West. South. West. 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 Eat bread. West. West. South. 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 East. Down. Open cell door. North. Read wall. Move block. East. Take scroll. Read scroll. This is XX, isn't it? Yep. Gonna stow XX. West. South. Up. West. Up. Right, and I'm supposed to fucking blob. Hang on. Blob. Spell book. Wanna. Blob spell book and lie down on bed. Yes. Lie on bed. Lie down. On bed. There we go. Stand. Open box. Take book. Look. Bedpost. look at bedpost. Push button. Take scroll. Fuck's sake. Take scroll. Too fast for me, I'm good. Read scroll. Gnosto Vexum. There we go. Nice. Right, okay. Drink water, as I just did. Alright, so from here, we're supposed to... Hang on. Let me check my inventory first. Yeah, I've not got any scrolls. I've actually done a small quantity of water. Shit. Down. North. A gaunt, feral-looking dog carrying a well-chewed bone approaches it, is surprised by a presence, growls, and then turns tail. Oh dear. Right. Oh, hang on. Memorize. As if mere. Memorize that. Nope. Vaxum. North. North. And now it's telling us to save the game. Which is what I was hoping to do beforehand, but no. No. How do I then? Tools? Nope. Profile? Nope. Interpreter? Nope. VCR? Nope. Freeze. Save states, there we go. Save state number 1. Yes, right. So now we go east. Hall of Mirrors 1. What's it say? Watch the room descriptions as you keep going east. When you see the adventurer and he stops and stares in your direction, cast as if me on him to summon him to the world. Okay. Okay. There's a, if you make it all the way east to the north gate, then go west. There's a possibility that this could take a while, since it appears to be random. And if we make it all the way back here, it says to restore it, instead of fucking about. So, okay. That's what we shall do. Oh, that did take as long as I expected it to. Right then. Okay. 2. 3. Yeah. This might take a while. If it starts taking too long, I'm just not going to bother. I'm just going to fucking not finish the game. This is the part where we realise that it's not random. It's seeded. And that if you don't get it the first time, you've got no chance of doing it. You just got to walk backwards and forwards forever until you run out of food or water and die. Which would be incredibly annoying. Am I supposed to be looking at something? What happens if I wait? Nothing. Will I eventually die if I wait for too long? Well, a bedraggled adventurer does at some point come round, so we'll keep going. Because I don't want to run out of all of my food and water. Strikes me as quite unfortunate if I do. Aha, gotcha. Right, so what am I supposed to do here? Elvish Sword. Oh, it's a fucking Zork. It's Brass Lantern Elvish Sword. It's fucking Zork. It's the dude from Zork. Fuck's sake. Okay. He stops and stares in your direction. Cast Zifmir on him. Okay, so Zifmir. Add Adventurer. All at once the bedraggled adventurer appears before you, brightly glowing sword in hand. His jaw has dropped, his eyes are bulging, his eyes dart this way and that, as if looking for a way to escape. Oh dear. Okay. Vaxum. There we go. The adventurer smiles at you with an air of goodwill. The adventurer eyes your possessions intently. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. So that one around look for adventure. I will follow you if you're carrying something valuable, such as a silver spoon. Okay. Okay. Alright. I'm not doing either of those things, but okay. It's like some convoluted ways of apparently getting a funny thing, but I'm not going to do it. Go east until you reach the north gate. Okay. From there. Then east once more to a very nasty looking guarded door. Alright. Guarded door. A more incongruous place than this would be difficult to believe. The room itself is nothing more than a small room at the base of the northeast tower, with a north passageway entering from the west. With a narrow passageway entering from the west. Standing in front of you to the north, however, is a door surpassing anything you could have imagined. For starters, its massive lock is wrapped in a dozen 6-inch thick iron chains. In addition, a certain 5-headed monster, sporting razor-sharp spears for tongues, seems to be embedded within its heavy oak frame. One is almost embarrassed to mention the gargoyles spewing flame and sulphurous ash which ornament either side of the door, or the 97 slimy groping tentacles which taunt you ever closer to certain death. Yeah. A sign floating serenely above the door and glowing hideously in purple letters offers the following rude understatement. Don't bother. Alright. Since you're carrying the silver spoon, which I'm not because the fucking walkthrough didn't actually tell me to pick it up. I don't think. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. West. Is he following me? Shit. Don't tell me. Oh, fuck. God damn it. Eat food. Fuck. Okay. Right, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna very quickly. Hang on. I'm glad I didn't save over it. We're gonna go back in here. We're gonna go south. 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 East. East. Down. North. East. Take spoon. There we go. West. You are not hungry. South. I shall be soon anyway. West. North. North. Since I have erred. Stomach starting to go, yes, eat bread. Okay, now we're back here. Let's do it again. Save state. Yes. And we are going to have to ensure that we get him on the first run through, because otherwise we're not going to make it, I don't think. I don't know how much bread we actually get, how much leeway you're given. But I don't want to try it. Freeze, load. Why is it freeze of all things? Is that what the saves are called? Because it did say like FRZ, didn't it? So is that what the actual file is called? Stairs in your direction. Yes, nice one. Right, so what are we doing? I've forgotten. We do something to the adventurer. We Zifmir. Zifmir Adventurer. Yes, okay, and then we the Vaxum. Yes. Vaxum Adventurer. There we go. The adventurer smiles at you with an air of goodwill. The adventurer asks you what you would be needing treasures for. Well, we're going to ignore that. The adventurer, proceeding cautiously, follows you. He seems to be paying particular attention to your possessions. There we go, see? So is he going to keep... So he's just going to keep turning up. I see, right. Northgate, there is a... Okay, keep going. Not overly tactfully. Okay. The adventurer glances about the room in a businesslike way and makes a few notes on his map. Alright. Okay, so... East was a very nasty looking guarded door. Since carrying the silver spoon, the adventurer will follow you. Ask the adventurer to open the door. How? Ask adventurer to open door. Ask adventurer how? Open door. Tell adventurer to open door. Ah, okay, there we go. You can't ask them to, you have to tell them to. As you motion towards the monstrous door, the adventurer follows the imaginary line which proceeds thence from your outstretched arm. The seemingly fearless adventurer shrugs and walks purposefully toward the door, ignoring all harm to his person in the form of knives, tentacles, and modern lead. As 3 buckets of the latter pour over his head, he casts you a perplexed look. Did you try the doorknob? He asks, as 27 knives delicately skewer him. Before you can answer, he reaches for one of the gargoyle heads, which, by sheerest coincidence, has just flooded him in red-orange flame, and turns it gently. I think it's unlocked, he says, stoically ignoring the host of human-sized rats which feed on his incinerated torso. His left hand, broken and bloodied, pulls at the gargoyle head. I'm going on ahead, he cries, opening a simple wooden door. Wooden door? You rub your eyes for a moment and look again as he goes through it. Yes, just a plain wooden door. It was a trick. It was a trap. And the adventurer was not tricked by it whatsoever. I don't know why, but he was not. So, good for him. I suppose if we tried to go through it, we would have actually died. Okay, so... Go up to the map room, okay? Up. This room in the... Fucking hell. Okay. Are you done? This room in the high tower appears to be a map room with hundreds of ancient maps covering the walls. A huge globe made of gold sits on a pedestal in the centre of the room. Through the tower windows can be seen a vast forest stretching out to the northeast and the sea, covered in fog, to the east and south. Stairs to the south lead to the bottom of the tower. Lying on the floor is a purple scroll. In one corner of the room is a badly worn pencil inscribed with runes. Lying on the ground is an old parchment map. There is a bedraggled and weary adventurer standing here. He is carrying a sword and a brass lantern. He seems pleased to see you and frequently smiles in your direction. The adventurer smiles at you like an idiot. Okay. Get the map and the pencil. Okay, get the map. I'm the map. I'm the map. Right, I've got the map. Get pencil. Oh, he's just coming again. Okay, so we've got the map and the pencil. Drop the spoon. Okay. Ask for direction to flood control down 3. Definitely Zork. And actually, specifically, Zork. Original Zork. Yes. Original Zork. Not any other Zork, just original Zork. Right. Down, west, and south into the library. Okay, down. West. And... Hang on. Hang on. Save state. Yep. And south into the library. What's it say? If the... Oh, okay, right. This is a library, or rather it was until it was ransacked and despoiled. Most of the contents of the room have been burned in a huge bonfire in the centre of the room. Hundreds of charred and empty tubes are scattered about as if by someone searching, so ashes are strewn about. There are rat tracks in the ashes. To the south you can hear the sound of a group of low, guttural voices. Amid the tubes is an old and dusty book. Okay. Look at book. dusty book. The first page of the book was the table of contents. Only 2 chapter names can be read: The Legend of the Unseen Terror and The Legend of the Great Implementers. Read The Legend of the Unseen Terror. Okay. Read The Legend of the Unseen Terror. This legend, written in an ancient tongue, goes something like this. At one time, a shapeless and formless manifestation of evil was disturbed from millennia of sleep. It was so powerful that it required the combined wisdom of the leading enchanters of that age to conquer it. The legend tells how the enchanters lured the terror to a recess deep within the earth by placing there a powerful spell scroll. When it had reached the scroll, the enchanters trapped it there with a spell that encased it in the living rock. The terror was so horrible that none would dare speak of it. A comment at the end of the narration indicates that the story was considered to be quite fanciful. Nor the chronicles of the age mention the terror in any form. Well, they wouldn't, would they? Because they don't want to speak about it. So let's go all the way around to the other corner castle. Okay, north. West. 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 Okay, hang on. Drink. Water. West. West. And then we go south. 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 East. East. Gallery. The east-west corridor opens into a gallery. The walls are lined with portraits, some of apparently great value. All the eyes seem to follow you as you pass, and the entire room is slightly disturbing. And then east again to the south gate. This interior courtyard stands at the southern entrance to the castle, where a small rustic gate is standing open and slowly swaying in the gentle sea breeze. Beyond the gate can be seen a small meadow, and beyond that a white beach on a misty sea. Passages enter the castle proper to the north, east, and west. Okay. From the south gate, go south. This is a meadow near the sea. There is a smell of salt in the air. Only heather and thistles grow here. To the north is a gate leading into the castle. A narrow path to the southeast leads to the shore of the sea. Well, let's go to the sea. Oh, I do like to be beside the seaside. Beach. This is a rocky beach along a grey and lifeless sea. Oh. There is dead seaweed covering many rocks, and listless waves barely stir the flotsam and jetsam here. There are many shells, but all are broken. A narrow path to the northwest leads into a meadow. Crawling slowly on the beach is an enormous turtle, his enamelled shell shining with all the colours of the rainbow. Ah, okay then. Okay. Memorize knitful. Knitful turtle. 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 Not to tell. Turtle. The rainbow turtle looks at you for a moment and you look at it. Hello, it says. A bedraggled adventurer walks into the room for the northwest. Well, okay. Hello. Hello. Right. Say hello to turtle. Ask turtle to follow. Fuck. What am I supposed to do then? Hang on. Say to turtle hello. No. Fuck. There we go. Bloody American keyboard. Are you a magician? Are you going to do something about that annoying warlock then? Say to turtle follow me. The turtle hisses, I will follow you. Okay then. Right, so we got to go northwest. North. No, not fucking northwest. Fuck's sake. North. East. This is the base of the southeast tower of the castle. From atop a winding staircase comes a loud crashing and screeching noise. To the west is a corridor and the southern gate of the castle. Okay, hang on. And up to the engine room. Okay. The room is filled with noise, crashing and smashing, gurgling of water, grinding of gears, and horrible screeching of metal. Huge devices of obscure purpose provide these effects. The most notable is a huge hammer that smashes continually against the stone floor. It makes any crossing of the room a dangerous enterprise. The whole construction brings to mind the words infernal machine. Far off to the southeast is another room. You can barely make out something on the floor of that room. It might be a scroll, but from here you can't tell for sure. Pretty steep stairs for a turtle, friend, but if you say so. Right, okay. Okay, so memorize XX. XX turtle. Remember turtle shimmers then vibrates in place for a second but doesn't take any notice of the change, okay? And then say, okay. Say turtle go SE, then get the scroll, then go northwest. Okay, go SE, then get the scroll, then go northwest. And I'm going to save it here because I get the feeling that might fuck up. No, not you. That one. There. There we go. Right. Say to turtle. Go SE. Then get scroll. Then go northwest. As the turtle starts across, he seems to set off something. For the machinery speeds up, the noise level becomes almost unbearable. Luckily, he makes it to the other side safely. You're beginning to tire. A turtle sticks his head out through the door across the mechanical wasteland. In his mouth is a scroll of some sort. Crash, a huge hammer. Right, the turtle fairly zips across the engine room, dodging the giant hammers and gears. Suddenly, he sets up a trap and sharp spears fly in all directions, but the boss hammer and see if it's shell. So if I went through, I'd have got speared. He avoids one last crash of a huge hammer, but even at his speed, it's a near thing. With one more burst of speed, he reaches you safely. The turtle drops a brittle skull at your feet. Not bad, huh? Say to turtle, thanks. Got to be a help. I think I'll go back to the beach now. Turtle says, okay, so get scroll. Fuck. Okay, so down. Eat bread. Fuck, okay. West. 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 Shit. West. Fuck. Up. Lie down on bed. Hopefully there's not another dream. Sleep has been a long day indeed. The rest will do you good. You make yourself comfortable and venture yourself from your powers and refreshing your mind. Time right after you're wandering in a darkened place where you have no light and other possessions. You feel that you're being watched. You are surrounded by faces, that eyes following you. You drift in and out, staring at you with proud indifference. One face brightly lit, unlike the rest, draws you closer as you touch it. You wake. Okay. Stand. Oh fuck. Hang on. Inventory. I've still got the. Okay. Down. East. 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 Up. Get scroll. Drink water. Get scroll. Oh fuck. Jug is now empty. Oh shit. Read scroll. Cold can spell, dispel a magic spell. Okay. Do I have to do that one? Hang on. You can't cast cool card. Okay. When you awake, stand up and songbox to get your spellbook. Blob the brittle spell. Okay, hang on. Where was I supposed to blob it? In bed? Okay, hang on. Fucking hell. There's actually a bit to this game. Fuck. Right, okay. I'm going to take a blob the spell here. Just remember that it's here. We've got to go back there anyway. Okay, down. Could have left it here, to be honest. West. West. Hang on. We'll not go all the way there. A draggled and weary adventurer standing here. Fends you off with his sword. Well, okay, I'm just going to leave him be. Blob. Scroll. Fuck's sake. Memorize blob. Blob. Scroll. We'll just leave that there. Right, so I want to go to the gallery, apparently. Okay. Yep. Into the gallery. And then we want to extinguish jug. Extinguish jug. The jug is now off. An eerie orange glow casts a pale flickering light on the portrait gallery, because that's the face that's glowing, yes. The eyes of the figures portrayed on the canvas seem to be faintly illuminated and follow your every movement. After a moment, the source of light becomes clear. A single light in the portrait flickers as if a flame were burning behind it. Okay, okay. Move. Lighted portrait. The portrait is quite light. You remove it from the wall and place it on the ground, feeling a small niche in the wall in which sits a black candle and a black scroll. Right, so we have to take the black scroll. Yeah, okay. Get scroll. Read scroll. Ah, it does actually count as another turn. Fuck. Ooh, okay then. Osmu spell. Survive a natural death. Okay then. So, Nusto. Osmu. Your spellbook begins to glow softly, slowly on it. Yes, 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 okay. Okay. Frotz. Jug. Oh, for fuck's sake. That's very annoying. Frotz. Jug. And we do need to fill it up again, correct? Oh, we have to go back to the Shady Brook. Okay. So we're going to go west. That's a pain in the ass. West. He's carrying a beautiful ornamented egg. Oh, he's got the egg, has he? He's very bedraggled. He's very tired. Northwest, apparently. Oh, no, no. North. West. Northwest. Is it west? No. West. Northwest. Northeast. Fill. Jug. Right. We go southwest. Southeast. Then east 5 times the second courtyard location. Okay. I've been there before. I died shortly afterwards, but I went there. Yes, yeah, we've been here. Right. Hang on. Does it say memorize Osmu? Okay. Memorize Osmu. East. East. Yes, we've been through this. Oh fuck, I didn't eat. Oh, I've got no bread. Oh well. I have no bread. Okay, so Oz, Moo, Self. Wait. Wait. Okay, he pulls you onto the altar when the mirror proof plunges the blade into your heart. You're feeling yourself filled with a strange warmth as your eyes slowly open. You are lying on the altar, a glowing dagger in your chest. You are in no pain, however. The large figure is gone, but the throng of shapes, taking no notice of your movement, is chanting in the temple below. You slowly remove the dagger from your chest, but you are not harmed. The blade shines faintly in the light of the flickering torches. Okay, sacrificial altar. This is the altar of the temple. Acrid smoke fills the air, and a feeling of lurking evil is all around. A low droning just at the lowest end of your perception causes your head to stand on end. Behind the altar is an enormous statue of a demon, which reaches towards you with dripping fangs and razor-sharp talons. The fangs and talons are blood red. In the temple below is a mass of hunched figures, chanting in hideous tones. Oh dear. Right, okay. Down off the altar into the temple. Temple, back into the temple. Okay. Open the south cell door. Okay. Open south cell door. South cell door opens. Go south. Alright then, that's all my stuff. Right, take all. Eat bread. Eat bread. Work north out of the cell. Then west twice, and south into the closet. Oh, fuck's sake. Right, drink. Water. West. West. Wait, what? North. West, west. And then south into the closet, Brandon. Yep. This small room must have been a closet of some sort. To the north is a passage leading out into a courtyard. Another exit is to the south. In the exact centre of the room, there's a large jewelled box. It is wrapped in tight cords of thin rope. You try to follow the strands with your eye, but become hopelessly lost in the jumble of thousands of knots and of loops and knots. Right. Okay. Cut rope with dagger. I'll just put cut rope. Will that work? Yes. At the mere touch of the magic knife, the ropes give way. Before your eyes, the strands, now moving this way, now moving that way, untangle themselves into a single strand which falls to the floor alongside the box, where it dissolves into the air without a sound. Okay. Drop dagger. Open box. Thumb scroll. the adventurer has taken the dagger. Okay, so get scroll, read scroll. The scroll reads Melbor Scroll. Protect magic users from harm by evil beings. Okay then, so I'm gonna stow Melbor. Alright. There we go. Melbor. Self. Oh, I've got to memorise it first time, for fuck's sake. Memorise Melbor. Melbor Self. Nice. There we go, north. Then east 4 times to the junction, apparently. Ah, oh, fuck's sake. 2, 3, 4. You want to cut in between the open hall to the east and the temple to the west. Oh, I've gone past it. Ah, yeah, I did. Right. The temple is flanked off the south by twin towers. Paths cross the scarred lawn to the north, to the northwest and southwest. Nothing now grows here, however, and a foul stench fills the air. Okay, east again. Junction in the corridor widens here to form a large hall. To the north and south are small passages, and to the east is what appears to be a normal spiral staircase. A passage to the west leads into a courtyard. The walls here are scarred and black, and a strange heaviness hangs in the air. Okay. I go north to the library. So we're in the library again. Yes, much the same as the other bit of the library. Right. Examine the rat tracks. Okay, look at rat tracks. One prominent rodentine thoroughfare stands out though, going as it does into a small hole in the wall. Okay, so do I have to turn myself into a frog? Oh, no. Reach into hole. That's what it says. There's a frayed scroll. Ah, lovely. Right, okay. Right. Read scroll. Okay. Then Gnusto Gondar. Okay. Okay, right, so now we just go back to bed. Okay. Good. I'm gonna get tired in a minute anyway. Oh. Okay. Banquet hall. This desolate hall is nearly empty save for a few long benches which are scattered throughout the room. The walls seem to be scorched and everywhere are signs of decay. A sickening odour pervades the room and wisps of acrid black smoke can be seen to the north. A wide passage leads south and a small one opens to the east. To the north you can hear the sound of low guttural voices. You still everything you see is grey and lifeless as though covered with a veil of ash. Sound is muted and there is a faint acrid odour. The short piece of corridor. Yes, okay. Beginning to tire, that's fine. West. 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 Hang on. Do you want to open it before we get to bed? Yes, okay. Open box. Get scroll up. Ah, fuck. Take scroll, please. Fuck's sake. Oh, well, never mind then. Was it Blob? Blob. Spell book. Oh, I've not fucking memorised it. Memorise. Blob. Blob. Spell book. You don't really get much time in the day, do you? Okay. Lie down. You dream of Krill. He works feverishly in an evilly lit workroom. How do you evilly light something? He is working a conjuration of great complexity and power, and the room is strewn with the noisome components of this horrific casting. Krill chants words of awful power as he works. You awaken. I did pick up that brittle scroll. Will it still be there? I hope it'll still be there, because I've not saved it in quite a while. Okay. Stand. Open box. Take book. Down. Nice. Take scroll. Okay. So we go east. Down twice into the first translucent room is what it says. The adventurer attempts to eat his sword. I don't think it would agree with him. Yes. The bedraggled and weary adventurer. He's been around for quite a while now. He's probably very, very tired. To be honest, I think his brass lamp should have run out by now. Brass lantern. This is a peculiar room whose cream-coloured walls are thin and translucent. An exit is to the south and it is very strange indeed, perfectly round and black as pitch. Oh dear. Right, since we've come this far, let's save it. I think we've finally gotten to a point where we're not being held behind due to that previous setback with the spoon. Okay, so look at the map, it says. I don't know where the fuck I am. You're not telling me where to start. You entered at B. Okay, the terror, as well as the scroll that you need, are at P. Well, there's no way of getting there. Oh. Oh, look at the map. Oh, as in, like, literally, look at map. Look at the map that I picked up. Ah, okay. Yep, so we started at B, and we need to get to P. Okay, so the pencil can draw twice and erase twice. And by doing that, we create actual things that exist. Okay. Okay, so connect B and K. Proudly. The pencil point is very nearly gone. Suddenly the wall to the southeast opens to form a perfectly round and black passage. Okay, so now we can go southeast to K. And connect P and F. Connect P and F. Uh-oh. You feel that two powerful evil forces are searching each other out. As they meet, the air lightens. Belboz appears before you. Something has disturbed the ancient terror. Krill himself knows this and will try to use it to his purposes. Already they may have joined together. You must not allow the terror to escape or we are all doomed. He fades into the gloom. Your stomach is starting to grumble. Okay, well, I'm not going to do it about that yet. Because I need to... This is timed, I assume. So I'm going to wait. Because it says to wait. The terror went from P to F, F to V, and then V to J, seeking the exit path you made when you connected to B and K. Okay, so that's what happens when you wait twice. We're going to wait again. I'm not doing anything about this, about being thirsty and hungry. Right, time passes. Okay. Disconnect J and V. Okay. Disconnect. Hi, honey. Told you about you are back. Thank you for coming back. Welcome home, darling. Disconnect J and V. How was work today? The line between the two spots is erased, leaving the eraser barely usable. Somewhere near, an evil presence lurks, probing your mind. It seems to be moving quickly. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. And then disconnect B and K. Okay. Disconnect B and K. Slightly Molly Scotch wife. Waifu. Oh dear. Leaving the eraser not fit for you. Suddenly the black passage to the southeast closes off. From somewhere nearby, an unseen force probes you and you are gripped by a sickening feeling. Oh dear. Ah, good, right. Eat bread. Drink water. There we go. That should keep us alive for a little bit longer. And yes, right, okay. Right, so now that we've done that, we can get on with collecting whatever the fuck is at P. Go northeast. Read. Oh, look at map. Wait, so no, I want to go south. I want to go south, then east, then northeast. Right, okay, south, east, northeast, southeast, and southwest. There we go. This is a peculiar room. It's going to kind of, a scroll emanating power is here. Okay. Get scroll. Read scroll. We're getting there. We're getting there. What's it say? What's it say? Oh, the powerful scroll, please. The one that I've just picked up. There we go. Come on. Guncho spell. Banish the victim to another plane of existence. Can I write this one down? You cannot Gusto Guncho. Okay. You see, this time it actually adds in the actual fucking correct route. Okay, right, so northeast. Northwest. Southwest. West. And north. Just fucking west. And north. You hear a horrible anguish scream through the walls of the cavern as the terror realizes that it is trapped and its scroll of power stolen. Ha, bitch. Drop the map and the pencil. Okay, drop map. drop. Actually, I can just put pencil, can't I? Yeah? Yeah, right. I no longer have a map hour pencil. I don't need them anymore anyway. We're just about done, I think. Now it's time to go kick some krill. I'm going to kill Krillin. Wait. Call me Tambourine. He's about to kill me a Krillin. Oh dear. I think it was Tambourine, wasn't it? I don't fucking remember anymore. Right, so go up twice. Out of the dungeon. Up, up. East twice to the south gate. North thrice to junction. And then east twice into the winding stair. Landing. Everything you see is grey and lifeless, as though covered with a veil of ash. Sound is muted, and there is a faint acrid odour. The wall is cylindrical here, with exits east and west. The eastern one opens into a dark enclosed space. The air is thick with acrid smoke, and black and greasy ashes mar the floor. The mortar and stones of the walls are stained and crumbly. This is a winding stair, stretching up and down out of sight. The walls are mossy and damp. An exit leads west to a landing. Okay, so we need to memorize Avaxum and Gondar. Memorize Avaxum and Gondar. Hopefully that works. Should do. Ah, nice one. Kulkad the Stair. Memorize Kulkad. Oh no, okay, that's one of the ones that I'm holding. Okay, Kulkad Stair. Brittle Skull, that's a Brittle Skull. The stairway begins to dissolve before your eyes, leaving a circular area with exits east and west, but remarkable mainly for its absence of a floor. Indeed, you find yourself standing in midair above a deep pit with a sort of comical look which is found mainly among duped cartoon characters. Frantically, you grab for the solid banister, dropping your heavier possessions in your desire to save yourself, but the banister shifts and dissolves as well, leaving you grasping for what appears to be an ornate scroll. You plummet downward, deeper into the pit, but the bottom is still not visible. Far ahead of you fall your former possessions. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Whoops. Don't worry about the heavier possessions you drop. Okay. Okay. Read. What did I just pick up? Ornate scroll. Ornate scroll. The scroll reads, Izyuk spell, fly like a bird. Oh, that's very, very, very convenient, isn't it? You plummet downward deeper into the pit, but the bottom is still not visible. Okay, so... Okay, Izyuk self. I wonder what happened if we just walk down the stairs. Your descent slows and you are floating serenely in midair. The tower surrounds you with wide-cut openings to the east and west. You could probably fly in either direction if you wished. Like east. Okay. Effortlessly, you float eastward and settle to the ground. As you enter, you realize that this is Krill's secret chamber, protected by powerful illusions now broken by your skills. Before you stands Krill, engaged in the casting of some complex and horrific magic. Krill turns to face you, surprised and annoyed by your intrusion. You have seen him before. Cloaked in black, he sacrificed you at the altar before his horde. His yellow eyes glisten and he breathes deeply. In a voice as deep as the great caverns of the earth, he speaks. Fool, parlour magician, you dare to defile my chamber with your worm-like presence. I shall not waste words with you, despite the fact I'm already speaking. Goodbye, spellmonger. Krill snaps his fingers loudly, and a giant dragon appears, breathing gouts of flame. He moves ever closer, red eyes bulging with malice. Warlock's Tower. A dragon spouting flame approaches. The Warlock Krill, robed in black, stands before you, in eager anticipation of your death. Krillin, what happened to you? Okay. Gondar Dragon. Goodbye, dragon. The dragon's flame is doused in a torrent of water as you cast the Gondar spell. He disappears with a torturous scream. Quill seems to be somewhat amused. A fine spell, wizard worm, but your luck has ended. With another snap of his fingers he summons a being whose essence is evil. It has a shape which is masked by its blackness, and exudes a foul, fetid odour. In its hand is a large battle-axe. At a signal from Krill, it advances. What did Gondar do again? I can't remember. I thought it got rid of him. It was like a torrent of water. I don't know where the torrent of water came from. Vaxen the shape. I shall make a friend out of the shape. Okay. I believe that's what one does. That one does. The monster hesitates, stops, smiles, and disappears. I know, I think it's Krill getting rid of them, so I guess the other one was just spray water everywhere. Krill seems to be losing patience. I'm through playing games, carnival clown. You shall return to your circle, but I'm afraid that all the little pieces will prove hard to reassemble. He laughs hideously and starts a guttural chant which shakes the very tower. And then Guncho. Krill. Krill recoils as he hears the first words of the Guncho spell. For a few seconds he continues with the spell he was casting, trying to finish before you. He fumbles some syllables, then he steps back and, with his hands outstretched towards you, lets out a blood-curdling scream. His face twisted, and his body vibrating with the effort of resisting the enchantment, he utters a spell of power and is gone. After a quiet moment, a rumble begins deep in the earth. It strengthens as the tower starts to sway. The floor gives way beneath you, and you tumble down towards the sea. Then you are surrounded by a burst of light. You realise that you are with the circle. The eldest of the circle, Belboz, rises and speaks. The evil of Krill is ended this day. From beyond hope you have proven yourself great and worthy. Our hearts are gladdened at your return. A chair appears at his right hand, and he motions for you to sit beside him. He smiles warmly. Join with us, he says, and tell us of your quest. Here ends the first chapter of the Enchanter saga, in which, by virtue of your skills, you have joined the Circle of Enchanters. Further adventures await you as the Enchanter series continues. Your score is 400 out plus 400 and 459 moves. This puts you in the class of a member of the Circle of Enchanters. Yay! Right then, that was Enchanter. The next episode of Enchanter will come whenever it does. This is one of the old ones, so I've not been purposefully putting them next to each other to get through them. So it'll just be when it is. That's how it is. So, thank you for watching. Al is a phoenix. I think you're the only person who dropped by. But thank you very much, regardless. Tomorrow will be Giants Citizen Computer. Hopefully that works. I remember trying it once before, and I don't actually think it worked when I did. So hopefully it works this time. But yes, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Until next time, have a good day. Stay safe. And I hope to see you again soon. Oh, yes. You know, if I didn't flub my words so much, maybe I'd try recording a book, an audio book. But unfortunately, I flubbed my words far too much, so it'd be too much editing work. Not going to do it. Yes. Ta-ra. Gonna go try my fire.